it's Esme, and today I thought I would do a bit of a vlog because first thing this morning I have a lesson with Joey, so I thought it'd be fun to film that and me getting him ready. I don't really know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I have a bit more of a chilled and easy day. Don't really have any like phone calls or that much admin and things to do because it's... Yes, Casper, you're making a lot of noise in the background, hey? This boy I'll probably ride as well at some point. I'm not sure if I want to hack him or if I'm going to do some fun things in the school. He also has a very pooey head right now. Thank you, Casper. He's definitely got his little winter moustache at the moment. Very cute. Probably lunge Mickey as well, give him some exercise. He's been loving that recently as well. So anyway, first things first, we need to go and get that little mud monster over there, Joey, ready for my lesson. Are you trying to unlock yourself, mister? Is that what you're doing, a little nose wiggle? Hey? What do I need? I need your head collar. Here we go. Through the nose, over the big floppers. Let's sort out your forelock, because this always goes everywhere. Hey, baby Joey? Click that on. Oh, you got a bit of a mucky face from rolling out in the field yesterday. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the scratchies. Oh no, your head collar's pretty dirty. I need to get that clean. Yeah. I need to give you a clean. All right then, come on in. Honey, you tear me apart, and I'm very deep below this avalanche. We were doomed right from the start. Ask for a second run to fix this love undone. Give her time to let her make her own mind. One can only wait, sleeping with blind faith before I learn to live without her needless love. Never felt so rough. Let her go and give up. I should have known we were doomed right from the start, and we never stood a chance. Honey, you set me apart, and I buried deep below this. We were doomed right from the start, and we never stood a chance. Honey, you tear me apart, now I'm buried deep below this avalanche. Alright guys, I have almost finished tacking up Joey. All I need to do is put on his bridle. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about the tack I'm actually using today. So this was recommended by my instructor because we have our lesson today. So Joey recently has been feeling very good in himself. He's gotten a lot stronger muscle-wise. His muscles have really developed and he's feeling a lot stronger and better in himself, which also means that he's a little bit stronger when I ride him. So something that we don't want to do quite yet because he is still young is to put a stronger bit in him. He's still got the nice weaker snaffle that he has at the moment, which is good. So all we've added here is a breastplate which has a martingale attachment. So this just means that Joey can't put his head really high up in the air, which is sometimes what he does when I try to slow him up a little bit more. So what we're going to be doing is just using this running martingale, which is what my instructor recommended. It's not going to force his head down or anything like that. It just means he can't put it really high up. So anyway, we're going to be using this, trying it out, see if he goes a little bit better today and listens to me a little bit more when I ask him to slow down. So we're going to be doing that. He's also nicely tacked up as well in his new saddle. I've gone for the corn blue today because it kind of matches my Ariat breeches. It's kind of similar, pretty similar. So yeah, I need to go and put my riding boots on, my helmet on, and then we'll be off and at our lesson. Alright, so we started off our lesson warming up Joey and doing a lot of flat work. So in today's session we actually worked quite a lot on long and low, which I haven't done that much with Joey before. So basically what I was trying to ask Joey to do is put his head a little bit lower and stretch out, and this is really good for the muscles across Joey's top line, so the muscles from his pole, down his neck, across his back to his hindquarters. So by doing this and asking him to have a slightly lower head carriage, it's really just stretching him out and making him work a little bit harder as well. So because he is a young horse, every now and again we would get some really nice movements, but because it's a lot harder work, he found it difficult to keep in this long and low frame consistently. But that's okay, he's young, it's something that we're going to be working on and hopefully building up those muscles. Every time also we went in this corner he got a little bit distracted, so the second time round I had to make sure to keep him occupied and listening to me. Anyway, we did lots of work on circles as well to get him bending and moving. We also had a little go in canter. As you can see, he found it a little bit more difficult and he was sort of curling his nose in rather than stretching down, but he's young, he's got a lot more muscle to build up, so hopefully one day we'll get there, and that's what we're currently working on at home. So then we decided to do some jumping. Here we actually have some ground poles going in and some coming out, so we would trot in over the jump and then canter out. And the reason why my instructor decided to put the ground poles afterwards was because we were really working on Joey's rhythm today. A lot of the time, which you might have seen from my other talk through riding lesson sessions, is that after a jump Joey likes to zoom off and canter away pretty quickly. So the poles are sort of there just to keep him in his rhythm, make sure he doesn't get too long. So once we'd done that a few times, my instructor took away the ground poles after the fence, so we'd trot in, canter away, and he still had that lovely rhythm and really nice canter, so we were both really happy with that. Of course, we had to do it again to prove it wasn't luck, this time without the ground pole at the beginning. Then we had a little go at piecing together a course, so here we just had a fence on its own, which he flew across, but still he came back to me after the fence, which we were both very happy about. He wasn't running away, and he was also really listening to me, so we were both really happy with that. And then at the end we decided to sort of put together a little course. So here we have an oxer which he pops lovely. Again, he comes back to me afterwards. Here I go outside the pole. We actually did the course again and I went inside instead. So here we have a little upright that he popped quite nicely. We've got the wrong diagonal, so we're not too worried about that at the moment, he's still young. So just went back up again into the correct canter lead, and then the next jump we actually have a pole. We did do the course again, but we decided to take photos, so I don't have the video of it. So we did just knock this one with his back legs, but we did it again and he jumped the course perfectly, so I was super happy. Alright guys, Joey and I are now back from our lesson and he was so good, and I feel like me and my instructor could definitely tell at the end that the martingale really helped us out a lot. I feel like we've definitely had a bit of a learning curve recently, and he's really picked up on it, which has been good because he's finally starting to learn that after a jump he needs to sit back, he can't just run off with me, and today we could really see that. He was listening to me, he was sitting back, and I feel like everything just sort of clicked today, which was really nice, so I'm very happy with him after our lesson. I've given him a few carrots, untacked him, I put his rug on as well because obviously I don't want him to get cold because he is clipped. So recently, because it's been so muddy and horrible in our fields at the moment, we are actually going to be washing Joey's legs off because he's got a tiny bit of mud fever. He's just got some areas that are a little bit more sensitive because of the wet and the mud. So I've got my Medi Slosh over there from Horse Health, so I've just put that in a nice warm bucket of water. So we're going to wash his legs off, give them a dry off, and also put some cream on the areas that are a little bit more sensitive. So yeah, time to wash your leggies, baby Joey. He's got a haylage net, so he is very happy with his Silvermore haylage, aren't you? Okay. I know.
Live across the park from me in a place as steer as a tiptoe view of the sea. Your sister came back home to stay the day I packed my bags and went away. So I found a room in a leafy street with a stranger and a traveler who both welcomed me.
So at the moment I'm just putting some pseudo cream on Joey's more sensitive bits. It's usually down here where it just gets a little bit muddy and things. So that's looking so much better with the cream on. I'm just gonna have a little look on the other side. See if there are any sore bits here. This one's really not as bad. Teeny little bit there that's a bit scaly, so I'll just put some on there. The cream will also help protect his legs from the mud as well. Oh, chew it.
She writes me a letter, 'cause she knows it's my favorite number, and I'm her favorite one. Well, we don't know where we're going, no, but it doesn't matter, yeah, it doesn't matter, 'cause we're going towards the sun. Well, I see it's time to go. Shine a light into the unknown. Push me out so I can grow.
Alright guys, I have finished mucking out. I've also had a quick bit of lunch as well. And now I'm back at the yard here with Casper, who I think I'm going to take on a hack today. I just started giving him a bit of a groom off. He was very muddy. However, just by brushing off all that like dried mud that's kind of stuck to him, he's looking so much cleaner now. Yes, you are. And he just has like a few little patches on that I'm going to try and brush off. But you're not too dirty today. He's a little bit yellow stained, but that's what it's like having grey horses in the winter. They're never going to be completely clean unless you give them a full bath. And I think it's a little bit too cold for a full bath today, especially as we're only doing some hacking. Hey, good boy.
Have you heard about summer snow? When it falls on you, your blood runs cold. But don't you sweat your pretty skin, 'cause it melts away for it sinks in. And you dream about this very night, when the moon runs down the summer sky.
Jelly, jelly.
Could it be the morning of the spring?
Saddle, saddle.
When the sea runs dry and start to sing.
Alright guys, so today we are going for the chili red with Casper, because I do have quite a bit of red on my jacket, so we are like sneaky matchy. But with his saddle pad and his fly veil, he is going to be very matchy himself anyway. So that's going to look very cute. We're definitely going to be bright because I've decided I'm going to take him for a hack on the roads. So that's why I have my high vis on. I was worried that we were going to be a little bit clashy with the high vis neon yellow and then the red. But I think we can pull that off, you know. We're going to be nice and bright for the cars. And he's going to be looking super cute in his matchy. Okay, open up. Let's pop these through. Your little ears. Not big floppers like Joey. I find with Casper's got like a really big head, like it's quite wide. I think his head's almost bigger than Joey's. I don't know, they're like pretty much the same size, but he's a bit more big boned Casper. He's a little bit more chunky, but we love him. We love the chunkiness. So wait, just doing up his thing. But no, so his ears, like they fit him, but there's just like a little bit at the top. It's just not quite long enough. But if I went for a smaller ear bonnet, then it wouldn't fit on his head because his head's quite wide. Hey, you're very cute. And both of their ear bonnets or fly veils, they are in the exact same size. I think they're in large. So yeah, very cute with the matchy. I'm gonna slide this off now. Ooh, I'm gonna have to sort it out with the reins, slide that through. Okie dokie. You ready to ride, Casp? Let's go. Good boy. Stand. So this is my makeshift mountain block. Thank you. I've literally just done his girth, so I'll check that once I'm on. There we go. Stand. Do that up one more so it's on the hole we usually have it. Thank you for not puffing your tummy out too much, Casper. And off we go.
Have you heard from the sky all about it? Down the river, high tide flows around it. Through the whispers of pines, I hear them sing. The more you love, the more you live. Do you ever feel like going back when nothing seemed to be a drag? You read until your legs gave way, and you cried and got back up again. And it's real to think that I could fly.
Alright guys, Casper and I have just got back from our hack and we have just missed the rain. It's just started pelting it down with rain, so I've just put all the horses in, but even though it's like half an hour before they usually go in, it's just the weather outside is awful. So I've decided that tomorrow I'm going to lunge Mickey instead. I'm just giving Casper some carrots here because he was such a good boy. He was a little bit more spicy at times. I don't know, his outfit kind of reflected his mood with the chili red, but he was a little bit excited, weren't you? We went for a route that we don't usually do too often, and I think he just found it a little bit more exciting. There were some points where we did loads of trotting, so he was a little bit more tired, and there's other times where there was something a little bit interesting. There were lots of squirrels we saw, which he found very interesting. He's almost demolished these 2 carrots. Oh my goodness. Well done, Casp. So anyway guys, I am going to finish today's video here. Thank you so much for watching. If Mickey, oh my gosh, that noise, he just had a big shake. So if you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, because it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. What a good boy. I'll head scratch for you. Good man. Get your ruggy back on, hey? Get you warmed up. And take this off now. There we go. He's naked.